the Ultraman card game brings us a unique and fast gameplay enjoyed by children and adults alike. The Ultraman card game provides us with a lot of surprises ever since it released over a year ago, and this time it's no exception. For the first time ever, we have a crossover between Ultraman Tiga and Ultraman Blazar and the Ultra Deck 01. And in this video, we're going to check out the Ultra Deck 01 and what awesomeness is packed into it. This video is sponsored by Zubraya Fuse Entertainment International. This year, we celebrate 60 years of the Ultraman franchise. For the Ultraman card game, we've got the Ultra League Championships happening at Sunshine City, Ikebukuro, Tokyo from the 9th to the 10th of May. Want to collect Ultraman cards digitally? Well, now you can. Simply download the Ultraman card game app, log in daily to participate in missions and events to gain various cards of Ultra Heroes and Kaijus to complete your collection. On top of that, in-game activities actually help you gain real-world rewards like promo cards. Also look out for more promotions and collaborations on official Ultraman and Zubraya social media accounts. And once again, thank you so much to Zubraya Fuse Entertainment International for sponsoring this video. And back to the unboxing. So the Ultra Deck 01 includes many reprints and quite a number of brand new cards as well. So this is a relatively competitive deck right out of the box, perfect for players, collectors, and beginners. So let's check out the box itself first. Yeah. So this is the box that it comes in, and if you notice, this box is a little shorter but wider compared to the other starter decks here. And another thing, if you notice at the side over here, one thing is both of them actually have very similar sides. So I really love how they have this UV print over here where you can see the Ultraman card game based on the angle, you know, you look at it, yeah, really classy to be honest. Yeah. Alright, so looking at this, once again, we have the front of the box with a really nice artwork. Like, honestly, I think this is one of the best artworks they have for one of the boxes. Yes, yeah. And at the side, as we have seen already, at the back, we've got quite a lot of things that is being put in here, and they explain what is inside. So if you see over here, we've actually got the 50 card pre-constructed deck, 10 deck enhancement cards, which we will talk more about later here. Alright, 13 markers, alright, 1 special marker, 70 exclusive card sleeves, and 1 play sheet. And of course, you can see a bit of preview of what you have in there, which is actually quite a lot of stuff. Alright, this is seriously one of the best packages you can get for the Ultraman card game, especially if you want to start here. So over here at the side, similar to the other side, bottom is pure white, and the top, Ultra Deck 01. So without further ado, let's get this baby open and see what's inside. Okay, so this is what we get inside the box itself here. So we'll get a special marker pack, alright, which we'll look more into it later. We actually rip this one open. We also get a play mat, alright, a play sheet over here, which basically is you can use to play the card game. Alright, just a simple play sheet, and at the back of it, it's basically the rules on how to play the game. So if you're unfamiliar with it, you can read all of this and it should give you a quick idea on how to play the card game. But on to the main goodies, alright, yeah. So what we have right here is we got the deck itself, alright, and over here we got some extra stuff. And we've got the sleeves, and we got 10 enhancement cards, which we'll talk more about later as well, yeah. So aside from the play sheet, okay, aside from play sheet, this is pretty much what you get inside the box here, which is actually really nice to be honest. Alright, so let's first have a look at the deck itself, alright, because I think it's the key thing we are getting this for. Right, so just like this plastic off, and over here we get the white cards. Alright, so those white cards are actually not part of the deck. These white cards are markers. So this is for you to, like, you know, put use in game to show are you the first or the second player, plus 1000. Alright, so these are basically the effects, and for you to mark down the effects so you do know what is going on. And sometimes it can get a little messy, especially when your opponent is using something like G Mebius okay, or even Deco, it can get quite messy with the grade up, grade downs, and all those stuff here. So that's actually really nice to have markers to actually put on your characters, so you know that, okay, this is going to happen, that's going to happen on which lanes. Yes, yeah. So the key thing we have in this deck, the red cards. Ta-da! We've got Tiga right in front. Yes, yeah. So front and center, we got the Ultraman Tiga Triple R card. This is technically a reprint from the Booster Pack 01's Appearance Beam, but a different artwork. You get 2 of these. Alright, we got Blazar, Spiral Barat. This is also from Booster Pack 01. Okay, the Triple R's. Alright, we get 2 of the Blazars actually. Then we have the new Blazar Triple R, exclusive to this starter deck. So if you have not noticed, these 2 Triple R's actually form a full artwork, basically what's on the cover of the deck here, which actually looks really nice, okay, especially if you see both Triple R's actually have foiling and textures, which looks really nice here. Also for Tiga one, yeah, I absolutely love this Tiga one here. So inside this deck, you also get a lot of playable cards, especially, you know, the level 1 searches, which is actually very important for deck building. Alright, Tiga. And also one thing that is special in this set is you get some cards like this, Tiga. In the normal deck, or the normal booster pack when you get this is not foil, but everything in this deck is a foil print. Which is actually really nice. So compared to the normal, this is shiny. Okay, we also get the Blazar side of the cards. So these are mostly reprints, alright? But these are like, you know, the very important reprints to even get the deck working. So yeah, these are really nice. The double R's are all in here. Okay, so now we come to some of the newer cards. So for example, this one. Okay, it's a brand new artwork for Tiga. Alright. And if you're a lead player for this turn, you may give this character plus 1,000. So this can go up to like 7,000 or 12,000. Alright, you get 3 of this. Right, you have a brand new Blazar R. Okay, so those Blazar R, you ever seen, you may return 1 Blazar card from this card area to the top of your deck now, which is basically setting up for the whole scat effects, which is actually really nice. Alright, then you got this new double R Blazar. You may return up to 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of the deck, which is basically a hand refresh. Really, really nice card and really nice art, more importantly. Alright, in here we also get this one, which is a brand new card as well. A brand new Blazar card. Alright, so you may give one of your Ultra Heroes basic plus 1,000. Alright, and here's something really special, which is the man who created this card. So when we first got this card, it was not actually printed on shiny foil, right? But this card itself is printed in shiny foil, which actually makes the card look really, really nice, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, we get 4 of this, if I'm not wrong. And this is a brand new scene card. Okay, Planet of Music. So this is also printed in full foil. We have never seen this card before, yeah. So this is brand new to this deck. Really nice cards. Let's see. And of course, behind we get a brand new Tiga card. Alright, if you have a scene card, you may return 1 Tiga from your discard area to the top of your deck, which also plays around with the scat effect, which is actually really nice, to be honest. Alright, so now that you have a look at the main deck itself, let's have a look at the enhancement cards. So what are these enhancement cards is actually a little different from, you know, what we have previously. So we've got Tiga, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If you do so, return the revealed card to the top or bottom of the deck. So this is basically to prepare you for the searches and on here. Alright, then you may swap places with one of the Ultra Heroes adjacent. So this is basically like Deco's level 2 card, but you got one for Tiga right now. So these are basically additional cards outside of the deck itself. So you've also got Gavadonia. Your opponent may draw a card, and if they draw this effect, you draw 2 cards. So it's kind of like a fun, smaller card here. And this is also a very powerful card. This is the Blazar R card from BP01. Okay, so you can actually minus your opponent's BP by 2000. So yeah, so this is the additional 10 cards where they mention, oh, why do you have 60 cards in the deck where you only have 50? So you can just swap it out. If you want a more Tiga heavy deck, you can definitely, you know, remove some of the cards here. Some of the level 2 Tigas, and yeah, you can possibly remove this level 2 Tigas and add in the swapping Tiga. So these are some of the things you can play around, and which is actually really interesting that they give you, you know, this kind of customizability right from, you know, a starter deck itself. So having a closer look at the sleeves itself, alright, if you notice, we've got the Tiga Rising and Blazar Rising. So this is actually pulled from the cards itself, the level 1 cards, which is actually really, really nice, to be honest here. And I absolutely love these two artworks, and it's nice how they, you know, just take the two artworks and put it into a full card sleeve like this that you can use for your gameplays and all. So you actually got 70 sleeves here, so it's enough for a 50 card deck, and also enough to like sleeve up all your markers over here. So if that's what you want to do, you can absolutely do that with all these sleeves here. Okay, with this, we have actually looked through everything we have over here, which actually looks really nice, by the way. This is like a full complete set. You can get into full competitive battling with just what you have here and here. And on top of that, you have this one, which I talked about just now, but I have not opened it up yet. So we've actually got 6 different designs of markers in this pack. Okay, there's 6 different varieties, so we have no idea what we're gonna get. So it's time for us to get this baby snipped open. Okay, and time for the reveal. Onegai! Tiga! Wait! Oh my god! I actually got Tiga out of this! Oh, this is so pretty! Yes, yeah. Okay, so yes, if y'all don't know, I absolutely love Tiga, and now that I got Tiga, yes, I've got Tiga here as well. Alright, so now that I got Tiga here, I'm so satisfied with everything I put in. So if you're looking to get into the Ultraman card game, alright, this is basically the best setup you can get to really get in the card game for a very, very low entry cost. So everything you see here is basically your Tiga Blazar deck, fully functional and ready for competitions and competitive play. Alright, so if you want to know more about the Ultraman card game, you want to know more about this deck, how it works and all, let me know in the comments below here, and I will see you in the next one.